So today what I want to do is something a little bit exciting, and that is to make a jetpack. So we're not going to be making a regular jetpack, you actually can't get that in survival. We're going to be making an electric one. And essentially we need glowstone for that. We need glowstone in here, and you know, battery box and all that kind of stuff, so we need some tin as well. But we're actually making up a little bit of tin in here. That's what I've been doing off camera a little bit. We'll have enough tin actually very shortly, which is good. But anyway, what I want to do today first is I want to go to the Nether. Now I'm sure you're wondering, oh, where do you get this obsidian from? Obviously cheated in. No, you can see we've only got 3 diamonds. I spent 3 diamonds on a diamond pickaxe here. It's completely mended from this talisman of repair, which is really handy. I love this thing so much. Our emerald pickaxe was brought back from the brink of death, and yeah, it's awesome. I really like it. So yeah, today I'm going to head into the Nether, and let's get a little bit of glowstone here. And the end goal of today's episode is to get an electric jetpack. I think that would be super cool, and yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, right? So first we need to get a little bit of flint, because yeah, that's kind of important. Can't really go there if we have no way of lighting the portal, right? So let's try it. There we go. Got a nice bit of flint there. We'll need another shovel at some point. Should I just bite the bullet and make an iron one? I'm kind of tempted. We have a lot of iron, actually. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do that. So let me go ahead and let me chuck a bunch of this iron in the macerator, so we can start, you know, doubling our ores, all that kind of stuff. Getting tons and tons of iron. That'll give us like over 2 stacks, which is awesome. Just sleep until dusk. Yeah, okay, sleep until dawn. There we go. So, these snakes, man. They're such a pain. Never can get a good night's sleep with these snakes around. Kind of makes sense. You wouldn't be able to in the real world either, would you? You would just kind of... I don't know, having snakes crawling around when you're in the open while sleeping. That kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I've noticed that my jumps are a little bit floatier as soon as I get out of bed. I don't know if you're noticing that as well. But that's just something I've been noticing, and it's a little bit weird. Happens when I first log in sometimes as well. So let's... Yeah, alright. That's all the rubber from here. Nice. I'm going to chuck that in the extractor as well, because I may as well get a little bit more rubber out of this. Even though we have tons already, you know, can always do with some more rubber, can't we? Okay, so I think, yeah, first thing we need to go to the Nether, of course. So, where do I want to put this? I want to expand, I want to put it in the base, but we haven't built much of the base yet. I really need to do more base building, to be honest, but I think for now I might just chuck it over here. Yeah, I think here is going to be the best spot for it. Bit of a weird spot, but I think it should hopefully work. Let's just use gravel for the corners, why not? We've got it, may as well use it, and boom, just like so. Let's get this flint here, let's get this iron, flint and steel, boom. Let's ditch off a bunch of our inventory as well, because I don't fancy taking all of this with us to the Nether. Let's put our diamonds away as well, of course, just in case we die. We should be fine, but, you know, just in case we do end up dying, I'll put a bunch of this stuff away. Okay, cool. So, main goal is just to get a little bit of glowstone, and we should actually be able to explore the Nether a hell of a lot more once we get the jetpack, right? It'll just help with general mobility and all that kind of stuff, I think. So, okay. Is this a decent spawn? No, we're in the middle of a cave. Alright, sick. Well, I mean, the whole Nether is basically a cave. Oh, there we go. Okay. At least there is an opening to the outside. At least we have that. It's not the best spawn in the world, but it's not too bad. It's okay. I also completely forgot to make a pickaxe. A pickaxe? A shovel. But that's alright. That's okay. We don't need it. We don't need it. Well, we kind of do, but it's alright. We don't. Okay. Is there any wall? Are there any walls anywhere nearby? Trying to scout out for walls. Looks like the nearest one is like over there. Yeah. So we haven't got many blocks from this, but that's okay. Let's just kind of go across here. We should be able to gather a few... Never mind. Okay. There is glowstone right up there, though, so that's good. That's a very good sign. Do we have any blocks in here? We do have cobblestone, so we can use the cobblestone if we need to. But I'm going to use as much netherrack as possible, because this stuff is not the most useful thing in the world. Definitely not the most useful thing in the world. Actually, I wonder what you could use netherrack for. Let me see if it has any uses. We can make an igniter. Micro blocks. We can compress 3 of it into nether bricks. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's worth it, but, you know, we could do that. We can. Don't know if I want to, but we can. Alright, let's pillar up here. Get a little bit of glowstone. We shouldn't need too much, I don't think. Like, I think we only need a little bit. Like, it would be 2 for down here, and then 2 for the advanced circuit. So we only need 4, yeah. But I will gather a little bit more, because I do want to use some of this to light up our base and stuff like that, right? I think that would be really handy. Is there, like, an accessory type thing we can get that is, like, a silk touch? Works as silk touch? Doesn't look like it. Because I know there's that in, like, newer mod packs, but I didn't know whether that was in here. Knowing this stuff like Swiftwool's Rendering Gale, which if you don't know what Swiftwool's Rendering Gale is, that's a bit of a mouthful to say for an Australian, I feel like. Swiftwool's Rendering Gale. But yeah, if you don't know what that is, essentially it allows you to fly. Yeah, gives you just like creative flight. It does use up fuel, which is a bit of a pain, but I think that's okay. Because, you know, you can just have creative flight. Obviously, we're getting flight with the jetpack, but it's going to be not quite creative flight. You'll see. It's still really good and definitely worth doing. But yeah, it's no creative flight at the end of the day, right? So, yeah. Anyway, let's head over here. I think, if I recall correctly, one of these nether ores blows up when you mine it. I can't remember for the life of me which one it is. I remember it being blue. It might have been blue, I don't know. This is like going back to like not the last playthrough I did, but like when I played this all the way back in the day, right? Man, that was a long time ago. So yeah, I could be wrong in saying that. There might be a completely different mod pack as well. Let me just test this one. Oh, okay, we're good. What is that? Nether gold. Oh, looks a little bit different to the nether gold we have today, doesn't it? Oh, it looks unsaturated and not real nice. Okay. Anyway, let's head back up here and head back to the overworld here. Not really too much in the nether in this version, other than nether fortresses. I don't think the mod pack even adds anything in the nether either. Yeah, I don't know. I remember, I think if we can get water in the nether, we can make a quarry and get like infinite obsidian. I remember seeing that in like old videos that I used to watch of mod packs like this. So, yeah, specifically Lepta 1. If anybody watched Lepta 1, probably not, but maybe. I watched his series back in the day, and back in the day, I gotta stop saying that. I sound like an old person. I'm not old, alright? I'm not old. Alright. Anyway, so we've got a bunch of glowstone here, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and craft up another shovel. I'm just gonna go with an iron shovel. Screw it, why not? We can afford it. May as well. Cool. Alright. So let's also head in here, and all of our iron has macerated. Let's smelt all that up. And we probably should work on macerating the rest of our iron as well. Now, I don't know if it just stops when we get to half a stack, because it gives 2 per thing, right? So I don't know if it stops or whether it eats the iron. Knowing this version, it might eat the iron, so I'm going to chuck that in there and be a little bit cautious with that. Why are those planks in there? I did not put those in there. That's really strange. Oh well. Wow, we've gone through so much fuel already. Oh, okay. We're going to need some more. That's okay though, because we can afford it. Let's... Why is glowstone in there? Why did that go in there? What? That shouldn't have gone in there. That's weird. Okay, anyway. Let's cook up another stack of jungle logs so we can get another stack of fuel, of course. And we'll need, yeah, that much fuel. Alright, so let's chuck that in there. We need probably a bit of refined iron. So let me go ahead and get at least 8 of that stuff there. So let's start looking at what we need to craft this. So the bat box, we need RE batteries, which are... right here. We need to craft up these ones. So that requires 4 tin per 2 redstone and a copper cable. That's doable. I think, yeah, we've got some copper cables. We might have to craft up a few more though. But that's okay. We've got more than enough copper. Yeah, look at all that copper. And more than enough rubber as well. And tin, we should have a decent bit of tin. Yeah, I think hopefully that'll be enough. We also have a bit of spare refined iron if we need it. Which we might, but I don't know. We'll see. So let's, first of all, we're going to need a couple more copper cables, just like so. And I think it was like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like that, yeah. So we need 3 of these, so let's just craft up 3 of these like so. Yeah, okay, we got plenty of spare tin there. Okay, so let's go back to the jetpack. Can you bookmark things? You might be able to bookmark things, but I'm not sure. Next page, hides previous page, recipe, no. Okay. So it doesn't look like you can change, you can like bookmark things. Okay. Anyway, so refined iron, we need the bat box, which is just a few planks. Okay, we could do that. We actually have the perfect amount of planks. Okay, I did not plan that, but I'll take it. And boom, bat box. Nice. So from there, we need an advanced circuit, which is just an electronic circuit, kind of like this. We need 6 refined iron and that. We should have enough material for that. Gonna have to get more of this stuff, obviously, but, you know, that's to be expected at this point. Need a lot of copper cables for this stuff. Okay, so we have that, and now we just need glowstone and lapis. Ooh, do we have... Yeah, we do have lapis. Alright. Thank God. I was worried we didn't have lapis for a second. And like that, and I think, was it the circuit in the center? Yeah. Might have been glowstone like that, and then redstone on the outside. Yeah, there we go. What are you doing? You're dying out here, dude. Does this get hot and explode? I have a feeling these get hot and explode. I don't like the idea of that, but it might be the case, and I'm very worried. Very worried. Okay, anyway. Let's go back over here. So we have the advanced circuit. We have the bat box. We should be pretty close then, right? Yeah, it's just 4 refined iron in that. Okay. We should be smelting a little bit. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple pieces of glowstone, like that. Advanced circuit bat box. Boom, there we go. The electric jetpack. So we should be able to chuck this in here and it'll start charging. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Oh, it's just taken all the energy from that. Whoops. Should we craft up a second generator for that? Let's take a look at how expensive generators are. That's not too bad. We could do that. Okay. Let's craft up a furnace here, and let's go through the whole process of crafting that again. Okay, there we go. So we have another generator here. I shouldn't have put that there. I should have, because you can't... Oh, no, you can move generators. I forget you can move generators. Okay. Let's chuck that in there, chuck that in there, and that should be putting all the power into charging this guy up here. So why is it going down to 20? 19. Oh, does it go down the more it's charged? That's odd. That is not how that usually works. But sure, okay. So we're charging that. That is eating so much coal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Interesting. Luckily we have a bunch of charcoal coming in here. I'm going to sleep. And that will pass a little bit of time here. We can chuck that in there. That's almost done, actually, yeah. And we have a bit more fuel here. Sleep until dawn, and that should be fully charged. Well, it might be fully charged by now. Oh, and... that might be fully charged. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, awesome. I'm going to hook up this generator as well. Just so that we have, you know, a bit of extra generatage coming through. Can you... snakes, go away. I should make building, you know, an extra area a priority, because these snakes keep pushing me off. And I'm not getting a good night's sleep. It's making me grumpy. Bugger off, bro. I've killed so many of them at this point. So many. Ah. Okay, I thought something pushed me again. I was about to get very annoyed. Okay. Anyway, so we have the jetpack. It's fully charged. Hey, look at that. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. Nice. Let me get a good screenshot for the thumbnail. Nice. Okay. Awesome. And how much charge did that use? One thing. Okay, so that's not too bad. It does, like, use energy over time, but we can always, like, put it back in and charge it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad we got this now. Alright, so that should make it a hell of a lot easier to, like, traverse our area and stuff. Also, we don't have to worry about fall damage anymore, because I can just kind of, whoop, like that, right? So yeah, this is really awesome. I don't know if I'll have it off most of the time. And then we can obviously charge it back up just like that. Awesome. Oh, you can't. I'm forgetting this version, you can't just right click and do that kind of stuff. So we actually don't need this ladder anymore. I can just come down here, jetpack, boom, and then when we want to leave, to infinity and beyond. Just kind of make our way all the way out, just like so. Awesome. I really like that, actually. Okay, cool. So I think for the rest of today, I want to do a little bit of building. I think building should be our priority. I know I just said it, but not just for the snake thing. I think we just need a build in general, right? I think that would just be a good idea. So I think, what do I want to do first with the building? Probably I should make a storage room. Yeah, that should be something I do. What types of chests can we make here? Because I know it goes up to crystal chest. We can have the void chest, which we got. Ender chests we could use. That could be quite handy. Yeah, okay. In terms of getting like diamond chests and stuff. Oh, it's not showing us how to craft it. Can you not craft these upgrades? Ah. Are they just uncraftable in this version? That's a shame. That's a massive shame. Maybe the recipes just don't work in this version? I don't know. Let me actually see. I think if you go ahead and just make a regular chest here, like so. I think if you surround that in iron, it does. Okay, so it does work, but it just isn't showing the recipe. Huh, okay, so we can make iron chests in this, which I don't think I want to do at the moment, but maybe going into the future, that would be a good idea. Yeah, maybe. But I think for now, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Something I do want to do... maybe I do need to build a generator room. Yeah. So going back to the Industrial Craft... did I say Industrial Craft 2 before? I don't know if this is just Industrial Craft or Industrial Craft 2. I think it's just Industrial Craft, right? How expensive is this? That's not bad. We could make a nano saber. That's kind of sick. Carbon plate. Yeah, we could make a nano saber. Okay, maybe in the future, but lat pack, bat pack. Oh my lord, there's so much stuff in this mod. This is awesome. Diamond drill. That's quite cool. So can you charge that? All right. Anyway, getting very distracted. So in terms of the blocks we can place down here, in terms of the machines, how many types of generators? Generator, geothermal, a water mill, that might be handy, a windmill, a nuclear reactor. Ooh, I like the idea of trying to go nuclear one day. Yeah. There's also solar panels here, which we can go like medium voltage, high voltage, all that kind of stuff, right? So that needs low voltage transformer, medium voltage transformer. Okay. And then that requires... Does that just require... Okay, so... 9 regular solar panels go into a low voltage solar panel. That's interesting. So I guess the regular solar panels kind of suck then, right? That's what I'm getting from this anyway. Okay. So I'm guessing these are the generators here. And then these are the, like, different machines. Okay, that makes sense. A nuke. How do you make a nuke? Oh, I don't know how to make a nuke. Reactor chambers. Whoa, this looks expensive. Jeez. Yeah, that's very expensive. Okay. Bit of a long crafting tree. I think what we should probably do is just get a bunch of sandstone and just start working on expanding this place. So let me, whoops, I forget about the jetpack. I'm going to head over to this little sand mound over here. It's not really a hill, it's more of a mound, right? And I want to see if there's just tons of sandstone under here. Because obviously in modern versions of Minecraft, that's how it works. There's just like a bunch of sandstone under mountains like this. But I don't know if that's the same in this version. I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's not. And I just kind of remember it not being a thing, because I remember when that became a thing, right? Everyone was like, oh, mining sandstone is going to be easy as now. So I don't know if it's a thing in this version, but I guess we'll find out. So let me head over here. No, you can see that's straight away stone. Yeah, no, there's no tons of layers of sandstone, even in mountains like this. Okay. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is just mine a bunch of sand that we'll eventually, you know, use a compressor, turn into sandstone. And yeah, I think that's... I don't know whether you were hearing that, but that was making some weird noises. Anyway, so yeah, I think, yeah, we'll turn the sand, use the compressor, turn the sand into sandstone. Hopefully that won't eat too much fuel. We really need a better source of fuel. Which actually reminds me, can we get like biofuel? Compressed plants? Plant ball. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So we can convert saplings, grass, seeds even, into plant balls, which we can then use to create dirt, or compressed plants, which we can use to make biocell and biofuel cell. I don't know how good that is though. And then coal fuel. H-coal, hydrated coal. Huh. Okay, this is very interesting. You can do a lot with stuff. Okay. So I think, yeah, let's go ahead and start chucking sand in the compressor. And let's start making a little bit more sandstone here. What do you mean achievement getting wood? What do you mean, bro? Don't you even think about it. Get out of here. I honestly love the time warping thing. Oh, and you too. Get out. I love the time warping thing with the beds. I thought it was just like a cool little gimmick. It is like so useful. Wow. I've spent like no time at all, and I've already gotten tons and tons of sandstone. I really, really like it. That being said, I think I will sleep through to the day, or to the morning, at least. Just so it's not like dark. Yeah, I don't like it being dark when I'm recording. Even with these types of videos, I don't know. Not the biggest fan, not the biggest fan. And yeah, I think it turns out for a better video anyway, so, you know, kind of important. Okay, we can't get block art information. I was wondering, can you just like place down rubber wood logs and eventually, you know, the little rubber, you know, little rubber tap things will spawn? I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. Might not be. Anyway, let's come over here. Let's harvest a jungle tree, replant it. A lot of just housekeeping stuff going on at the moment. A lot of stuff I'd like to be able to automate, but I'm not sure if you can. Surely there's a better way to like get fuel, right? There has to be. There has to be. Maybe there isn't, I don't know, but yeah, surely there is. This is great. I can fly up to this and then just like grab any, you know, wood that's left over, grab any saplings that I want to, you know, all that kind of stuff. Also, the biofuel thing was piquing my interest, so I decided to make a little sugarcane farm here that I'll slowly grow up over time, and then we can see how good the biofuel actually is and whether it's a viable source of getting fuel. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that turns out over time. We could also get cacti, ooh, and you know, set up a little automatic farm for that. We can probably, because I think, are there? We don't have hoppers in this version, but are there like the vacuum pipes? I think obsidian pipes do that, right? I think obsidian pipes like suck in items from outside. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be the case. Yeah, buildcraft pipes are essentially hoppers before hoppers. They're really, really handy. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, please add buildcraft pipes for their, you know, they added hoppers. That was good enough. So yeah, anyway, let's plant down some more of this sugarcane here, like so. I think we probably should try and get some more diamonds relatively soon, but I might do some of that with like off-camera mining, right? Yeah, you know, mining off camera, whatever. I gotta stop mentioning that meme. It's it's a bit dead meme. Anyway, let's grab the rest of these saplings here. There's even still a bit of wood up here. I'm surprised. Alright, cool. So, alright, we made a net positive with saplings on that tree. That's good. I think generally we don't, because saplings despawn while they're like up on top of the tree, and I just never get to them and stuff. They don't like fall down. So yeah, that might be part of the reason why we end up just missing a bunch, right? Yeah, I don't know. Wow, we have over a stack of sticky resin here. Whoa, jeez. Anyway, so that's a bit more charcoal smelted. May as well chuck that. Oh, I won't chuck the whole thing in there. I'll chuck it in here. Yeah. Okay, so let's put away a bunch of our items here. And we can start work on building a little bit more. Yeah, so I think mostly we're just going to be laying the foundation here. And trying to get a good layout for this. And I'm just trying to think what I want the layout to be with this building, right? I think I might have a bit of a transition room here, and then it'll open up to a storage room facing that way, or maybe facing this way or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. I think maybe this could be more of a narrow hallway, maybe. So this is kind of like a hallway room, but this is, you know, obviously a room. And I'm thinking along here we can have maybe just a bit more of a hallway. I'm debating whether I want to have a gap in the wall or not. I don't think we'll need it, to be completely honest with you. Especially if we end up, like, we can route cables around other ends of this, right? This isn't going to, like, encase this whole room. It's just going to come up this way. And yeah, I think that would probably be worth it. So let's go ahead and let's put all of these in here like so. And then I think our storage room could be over here and kind of face that way. I think that would make sense. And we can, you know, try and incorporate the mine and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that would work. So, yeah, we're going to have to move a few things though. That's alright. The chests are probably going to be the most painful thing to move, considering how much is in them. Is there like a chest mover type thing? Mover... I don't know what it's called. I think you crafted it like this. No, it doesn't look like it's in the game. No, okay. I will check the usage of sticks, although there's probably like a million things. Yeah, 63. Fuel and shape crafting. Alright, let me scroll through these real quick. Nah, okay, so it doesn't look like that's in this mod pack. That's okay. Just thought I'd check just in case. But yeah, no, it's not. That's alright. So I think, yeah, we're just going to have to move this manually, which will kind of suck. But in terms of the storage room, do we want to design around iron chests? I don't know, we might. Iron chests would be pretty good. and then we can, you know, always expand it if we want to add like gold chests and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think designing around iron chests would probably be the go. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Alright, so let me go ahead and let me start building out a bit more of a floor here. I think I want to expand this out so we do have a gap in the wall, because we might want to, you know, incorporate things into the wall design that, you know, needs that gap. So I'm going to grab our marble here. We should have a bit more marble down the bottom. No, we really used all of that. Wow, okay. I guess it's a pretty big room, but like, geez. Okay, so I think the wall should start here. Just realized we could do that. And do kind of come across like this. And then so you can see there'll be a gap in the wall, but I think that's fine. I think that's kind of what we want. So we can, you know, run cables back here. We can do all sorts back here if we want to. Yeah, okay, cool. I like the idea of that. And now I think, yeah, I'm probably going to need a bit more sandstone with this, so I should mine a little bit more sand. Let me grab our bed here, which takes so long to mine. Wow, beds used to take ages to mine. I didn't realize. The void chest as well. Yeah, that'll come out. All right. That's not too bad. We can transfer items without too much trouble, I think. Yeah. So let's expand this out to... Do we want to go that wide? That's a pretty wide room, but honestly that might be worth it for, you know, if we want to, you know, expand the room a little bit more. We kind of do want a big room, because this is going to be the main room of the base, right? So maybe, yeah, a big room is probably worth doing. So that's how many blocks out? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let's do that on the same, you know, the same on the other side, just to make it symmetrical. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. And then we can start building this forward, and yeah, we're definitely going to need more sandstone. Oh, alright, that's okay. Whoa. I'm glad we have that jetpack. Wow. Alright. Oh, that snake was not so lucky. Did he just survive that? Are you for real? Snakes don't take fall damage. Okay, that is a really weird thing, but also kind of interesting. Okay, I don't know why that's a thing, but I guess that's a thing. Okay, I think I want to charge up our jetpack a little bit as well. So let's chuck that in there, just so it charges that up. There's no other machines going, so we should be fine to do that. Although there will be soon, because I'm going to need more sandstone. Yeah, that's all of our sandstone. Yeah, we're going to need a hell of a lot more sandstone. Oh, that's a bit of a pain, but that's alright. I think going forward from that point, we also need a bunch more, you know, this stuff, marble. We need a lot more marble as well. I think I want to try mining sandstone from just, you know, in the world. Why did that take me so long? I want to try and mine some sandstone just from the world. So it looks like, yeah, compressor is the only other way to get it. Other than EMC, obviously. Maybe EMC would be a good idea. We should work on trying to get an energy condenser at some point soon. I might, yeah, I think I'll do some mining off camera, see how far we can get with that, and then hopefully we can make a bit of progress with that. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end this one off here. Thanks for watching this one. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to, you know, keep how long I record for in check. I kind of get lost in it sometimes, so I end up recording like way longer than I should. And so as a result, the episodes turn out like half an hour long. But I'm aiming for the episodes to be like 15-20 minutes, something like that. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. Really hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.